seems like every time Bugatti makes headlines, Koenigsegg is there to show them how things are done. When the Jesko was first revealed, it was speculated to be able to shatter records from any car prior to it, and it did just that.
This is the absolutely fastest Koenigsegg we will ever make.
And even though those words were said by the creator himself, I can't help but feel like that Koenigsegg will somehow break their own limits in the future again, seeing as in 1994, Christian started up the company with that concept to create a vehicle that broke through the perceived limits as what's possible. Inspired by, at the time, new McLaren F1, Christian had his own vision for what a hypercar should be. He then started making digital drawings of what he envisioned that vehicle to look like. He then took those drawings to David Crawford, his friend who was an industrial designer. David, with the drawings, created a scale 1:5 clay model of Christian's vision. By 1996, they had their first running prototype, and that was all the momentum Christian needed. From there, they continued to innovate. Every new car was an expansion of the previous one, adding more power and efficiency. And by 2010, they created the car that truly set a name for Koenigsegg. The Agera was an instant hit, smashing records left and right. The powerful hypercar featured a 5-liter twin-turbo V8 with 960 horsepower. The car was also featured in the 2014 movie Need for Speed. Of course, these were only mimics of the car, as it'd be quite expensive to have three $2 million Koenigsegg racing each other. To top it off, it won the Best Car of the Year award from Top Gear and was praised by many well-known enthusiasts. From there, they built on top of the foundation of that car and continued to make more powerful versions of it. And by 2015, they created their latest beast, the Regera. The ingenuity behind this car was like nothing the world had ever seen before. The Regera has set the world record from going from 0 to 250 to 0 again in under 30 seconds. The Regera was able to do this due to the fact that it did not shift gears. Christian and his team were able to do this by producing their own version of torque vectoring. So the car had a singular ratio that it was always in, with the combination of the torque vectoring allowed them to adjust the torque in the desired situation. This is what allowed them to get fast acceleration and high top speed, all with one gear. The limit had been pushed with the Regera, but Christian wanted to push it another step further. In the background, Koenigsegg had been developing their ultimate supercar, the Jesko. The Jesko is the peak of revolutionary engineering by Koenigsegg, and Christian and his team have yet again reimagined what a transmission should be. It's not often that a car has a transmission with 2 clutches without being super heavy, but they've managed to get a multitude of clutches in a very lightweight package, 7 clutches to be exact. The 7 clutches work together simultaneously, allowing the gears to be changed, as Koenigsegg would describe it, near light speed. So pair this with their 5-liter twin turbocharged V8 with a flat plane crank, double overhead camshafts, and you have the world's fastest revving production engine. What's even better is the emotional value this car holds.
We have decided to name this car after you.
So not only is it the world's fastest,
as a tribute to your life and your legacy and everything that you've done,
the materialization of a dream
for a Koenigsegg. So, the new mega car will be named the Koenigsegg Jesko.
It is the manifestation of one's dream and a father's willingness to support it. So will it stop at the Jesko? I don't think so.